Setoiyo.
Hey, knockout nerd.
Hey,
Back
we're
again.
back one more time.
Like we never left.
Exactly, because we didn't.
We did. Well, it's been a week.
For you.
For you.
Yes.
As you see. But yeah, thank you once again for listening. Share this with your friends. Give us 5 stars. Remember to like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Shouts to Anga Studios for having us in this amazing studio where we get to do this stuff. Please.
You too
Yes.
can be a sister or brother podcast to us by going to angastudios.83 on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or you can be an agender sibling. Of the
Sure.
podcast.
Yeah.
Whatever your thing
whatever
is.
the thing is. Podcasts have no gender. They're like corporations. They don't really exist outside of. They're not people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not. But actually, corporations are people.
No.
No,
They're
well,
not.
actually, the Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court
gave them personhood.
Supreme
They're
Court
more
can-
people than us.
The Supreme Court
Because
can eat it
your
from the back.
parents
Yes.
made terrible voting decisions, and their parents did too. And so
Well,
you're afraid of
The
things.
only people who didn't make terrible decisions were the corporations who are fleecing the people and lining the pockets of those same justices
We're losing water.
at a substantial rate.
Yes, Darryl, we did have a rather chill night last night.
It was a good time.
It was a good
Yes.
time. We were out. Everybody, as I've said before, normally as a comedian, if you live in a big city, after shows or whatever, you generally will go to like sort of the friendliest or the biggest club in the area and just hang. And that's where you sort of get to talk shop and sort of recount the night's events or just catch up with people. And last night we were at Helium and it was rather chill, man. It was a good
Super
time.
chill vibes
Uh-huh.
because Margaret Cho was performing and she doesn't pander to dickheads and idiots.
She doesn't have incels as fans. So as a result, after the show,
It's just a good time.
the people are nice.
And it's just people having a nice little conversation, maybe a couple more drinks, and then they go home.
It's not a bunch of knuckle draggers.
Sitting
wanna-
there yelling
yep.
and trying to harass the blacks that happen
Yeah.
to be hanging around.
Right. It's a good time to just not be fucked with.
Yeah, it was just like, this is nice.
Huh.
This is actually quite quaint.
That person said, "Excuse you" to me. We weren't even close to running into each other, but their spatial awareness is magnificent.
It's important that you try to diversify your audience so that people will be on good behavior when they're outside.
Yeah.
Again, you do whatever you want.
Yeah. And also, not for nothing, I'll say this again, comedy is better with women in it. It just is. Comedy's better with women in it just as performers. It's also better with women in it just as audience members. It's just better.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
As someone, like, literally, that's why, like, when women come to my shows and it's overwhelmingly women, it's like 70-30 women to men, I'm like, oh, thank God. Because it's a better time all around. It just is.
Diversity is strength.
It's yes.
And I mean that as an audience.
Yes.
I know what I look like, and when I say that, you roll your eyes and then say epithets you would never say to me in my face.
Because you're a coward.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it makes it better.
Yes,
I'll
it does.
say it until I'm blue in the face.
Yeah. Which could happen if the police are here. Because
Well.
we know how they get down.
Well.
So, many things can happen with police.
True.
You see. Yeah.
So,
Dark.
Hot takes.
Hot takes. Listen, I was very, very fortunate as a first generation Nigerian American to be raised by Nigerian parents and a Nigerian family, and I love being Nigerian and I love being black and I love my African family and my African parents. But these motherfuckers don't listen. African parents do not listen. I'm so sorry to say it. African parents, they have some of the most distorted ears I have ever heard in my entire life. And I need African parents to learn to listen. They hear things,
Sure.
but they don't listen to what is being said. And as a result, they will say things back to you that you have never said. And it's a real fucking problem. I remember growing up, I wanted to fuck with my mom one day, and I said, I'm going to tell my mom I don't want to go to college. I'm just going to tell her that. Just see how she reacts, big dog. And I said to my mom,
first American born.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, you okay.
Yeah.
You want to play with your life for this.
I said to my mama, I don't know if I want to go to college. This woman said to me, so you want to be homeless on the street? You want to be a beggar? You want to do nothing with your life?
Yeah.
And I said, that's not what I said.
Yeah.
at all. But she took that one little sentence and then extrapolated. Tell your African parents that you're going to a party with your friends. I remember I told my mama that, Mama, I'm going to a party with my friends. Don't worry though, I'm gonna drive separately. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna get back to the house like midnight. My mama would be like, so you're going to do drugs with your villainous friends? You have chosen a life of crime. You are going to go out there and have sex with these women. Huh? That's you, isn't it? Huh? Criminality is you. And I was like, how popular do you think I am? The fuck? I'm going to be playing Sega Dreamcast virtual tennis, big dog.
Yo, virtual tennis was that shit.
I could lose a night on that.
Yo, virtual tennis was surprisingly good.
Oh my God, amazing. Kind of saved the Dreamcast for as long as it could.
A little bit.
African parents, you don't listen.
It's a parent thing.
Yeah, okay.
It's a parent thing, especially immigrant parents.
Yeah.
They put so much effort into showing up in the country that they're in to work hard and be treated as a third-class citizen.
Yeah.
To be able to give their child a way of life. And if that child strays
from the path of God,
from the path that they have set out and not told the child about, it is cataclysmically bad.
Yeah.
And so they don't listen.
I love y'all, but you motherfuckers don't listen.
Yeah, that's
just, you literally like if you are a child of immigrant or African parents or island parents, send this to them and let them know they don't fucking listen. They honestly the only
they still won't hear it today.
They won't.
You can be a full grown person and be like, yo, you remember that time that you psychologically abused me? They'd be like, I have no idea.
Did you have food? That's what they gonna hit you with. You had food though. Yeah, you had a roof over your head, food, and clothes on your back. I was a great parent. I
did good.
I did.
And what you said didn't happen.
It didn't happen at all. I never did that. Only a monster would do such.
I remember it was like my junior year of college, and I was just going through the different crises.
Yeah.
And I told my mom, I was like, yeah, I don't think I want to do this. I probably should take a year off and maybe change my major. My mom said, "Would you try to live with me?"
Yeah, because he was like, "No."
I was like, "Wait, that's not what I said.
I didn't say that at all.
You want to live here?
Yeah.
That's what you saying?
You want to eat my food?
You better finish that goddamn degree and then figure your life out."
Yep.
And I cried.
Yep.
But
because guess what? You weren't heard or seen. But you became strong.
But you know what? Yeah. It didn't happen.
It didn't
happen.
That. Yep.
I couldn't bring it up today.
Yep.
But yeah. Trying to be metered in this. Whatever restaurant I ordered food from last night on Grubhub that took my order, mumbled it around, chewed it around in their mouth, and then spat it back to me to say, "Hey, no, you go fuck yourself." All right? I had a good night, and I came home, and I decided that it was time to make a person work.
Yep.
Make a small team of people work to give me my food.
Nigga.
And for the first time ever, Grubhub hit me with the, "Hey, nah."
Yeah. Here go your little funky $40 back. Here.
Yo, by the way, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
And I was just like, I never.
Yeah.
It's like, just give me the runaround.
Yeah.
Do the thing where you say the food coming and the food not coming. Make me call you back and forth.
Yeah, do the dance.
How you gonna be absolutely accountable to your actions and just be like, "Hey, you just got starved, buddy."
Yeah.
You want to do something else?
You're not going to waste an hour and a half of my goddamn time? You just going to sit there and not play the game with me?
I was shocked. Aghast, pulling out leftovers in my kitchen as if I didn't have food in the house when I put the order in. I
got to work to just put this in the microwave.
How dare you?
How dare you make me eat the food that I was going to eat tomorrow that I've been eating for the past 2 days? Wow. You are really something.
That is something.
Wow.
So, yeah, whatever little ghost kitchen setup y'all had going on, that you were overworking the shit out them people, and they finally had enough and told you on a hot-ass Friday when they were sitting in an RV trailer looking like fucking Walter White, they turned around and said, "You know what? Fuck you.
It's over.
It's over." And then you had to press the emergency button in the Grubhub. You go fuck yourself. If I could remember your name, restaurants, I would flame you to hell. But you know what? I'll probably be back soon.
And I'm going to do it earlier so you have less of an excuse to say no to me.
Nah, it's going to be just as late.
Darryl go, nigga, I'm back, nigga. Yeah.
I'm back. And I'm drunker.
Yeah.
Dial 2.
I'm drunker this
Die
time.
harder. You understand?
And guess what? If I find out what your phone, I'm calling. I'm calling. You will do it.
It was funny because it was like a close pickup too.
Yeah.
It was like you could save $1 by picking it up, and I was already. It wasn't going to happen.
I'm not going back outside.
I was unsafe for the streets at this point in the night, and but there was a part of me that was like, save money.
Yeah.
If I would have walked up there and then people would have been like, no, I don't know what would have happened.
Oh, you wouldn't be here. I mean, you good to go? I would have heard from you. I mean, then I hear from you tomorrow. Talk about some things happen.
Hey, look, I can't see the judge until Monday.
Right. Just actually, can you just go? Hey, go back to my apartment. There's some things I need.
Can you turn off the AC?
Yeah,
I left it on.
I left it on, please. I'm not up that much to just have that bill being like that. Yeah.
So yeah, fuck you, Random Kitchen. And I mean, it did make me think about the ghost kitchen things, which I may talk about on a future episode.
Okay.
That's a whole thing that shows how capitalism is destroying us all.
Yes, we will never be free.
No, we won't.
Even though you think communism is here it's not here. It'll never be here. It's a red herring. If you believe it, that communism's coming, you're as dumb as your parents, and the propaganda has worked. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
What we are here to talk about today is vaccines.
Oh, you Dr. Fauci haters gonna hate this one. Good.
Yeah.
Die mad.
We're gonna talk about vaccines because not me, us as a humanity,
as Americans,
as a global science, the global science community has been working very hard on updating the technology in vaccines to create these mRNA vaccines, which are it just delivers the vaccine in a different way. That's what I'm going to talk about. We're making leaps and bounds, and it is being hit with a wall of ignorant bastards who do not understand the science and was told by a grifting person on the internet that it is bad for them. And so I'm going to grift. Please like, share, and subscribe. By countering that with some facts that I looked up on the internet.
You know what's very interesting about that, Darryl Charles? I just want to say this for the record. Because we have been so easily propagandized by these grifters, by these liars, by these people who have no background in medicine and or science. We have listeria that's in our meat that's fucking us up. Salmonella is now in jalapenos and it's back in our eggs. Cyclospora is in the lettuce. That's the thing that gives you that explosive diarrhea. Measles and COVID are back on the uptick. Polio back.
Yeah.
Polio back. You
dog.
dumb son bitches, you.
Yeah.
Not the people listening. You're smart people, but share it with your friend who's stupid. You know that friend. Share it with them.
Yeah.
Also, screwworm is back in the United States after a 50-year absence. Those of you listening,
baby,
you didn't know what screwworm was.
You about to find out?
You about to find out. And we have flesh-eating bacteria that has been found in our beaches along the East Coast, because that's what happens when you let grifters run amok and they deregulate everything. And you sit there and think that vaccines are somehow bad for you, yet you don't even understand why you never got the measles, why you never got chickenpox, why you understand. Sorry, Darryl, continue.
So here's the way your body works when it is faced with an infection.
Yeah.
Right? You have antibodies and T cells. The antibodies find things that your body didn't create in your bloodstream, in your tissues, because it's in the blood, and then it starts to bind to it. When it binds to it, that alerts the T cells to come in and destroy the thing. That's what happens. That's why HIV is so bad, because it destroys your T cells, and then you die of other things that your body was able to fight. So the really amazing thing about our body's immune system is that when it destroys a virus, it remembers the antibodies that it encountered. So the next time it shows up, the body is already ready. It's like, oh no, we kicked you out already.
We already got rid of you, big dog.
You're not allowed here. You've been trespassed. So that's what happens. Vaccines are just taking advantage of that system in our bodies. Usually what happens is that a weakened version of the virus is introduced. It's like they took the teeth off the thing, so it can't harm you. But it's enough of it to make your body say,
oh, we got you.
Oh, there's an invader. We need to do the thing that we would do. When you have a cold, That's what's happening. It's just that cold is able to make you sick, to give you, make you, part of the body's inflammatory response is the nasal stuff, the headaches, the fevers. All that stuff is your body doing stuff to make your body inhospitable to this foreign invader. There are a variety of ways that it is done. Sometimes they put a weakened virus. Sometimes they put a dead virus in. Other times they take a protein from the virus, some part of it, that when the body figures out how to clear it, how to get rid of it, it now has a way to kill the actual strong virus when it shows up. In looking this up, it was a lovely story that, it's tough being black.
Yeah.
Because when I looked up, what was the first vaccine? They told me the story of some white man named John who was around.
That's not how it happened.
And
I bet you was a slave.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
And so it was smallpox.
Uh-huh.
And the thing that was going on at the time, this was like 1791 or some shit like that. The thing that was going on was like they were noticing that milkmaids weren't dying from smallpox the same way that regular people were.
Okay.
And what they figured out was that they were getting cowpox, which was just a weaker version. It was like I think we call it cross immunization or cross thing, where it's like the diseases were similar.
Okay.
But the cowpox was happening to the cows, and milkmaids would catch it from the cows, but it would just lead to like a couple warts or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they would be fine. And then when they would catch smallpox, they'd be able to get rid of it without it having, deadly effect.
Okay.
And so this dude took some of the pus from the pustules that would come from the cowpox and scratched it into a little boy. And then the boy had a mild infection. He got fine. And then he gave him the smallpox. And boom.
Okay.
Turns out he was fine. And that is, what the official story was. And then I did a little more Googling and come to find out, 80 years before that, there was an enslaved person in Boston named Onesimus, who apparently, using West African traditions, had figured out that you could do that thing of taking a pustule from someone, introducing it into someone else's system, getting them a little sick, and then turns out they wouldn't get the big sick.
Oh, so Eastern medicine, turns out you needed an enslaved person who remembered where he came from and be like, oh, this is what we just did back home. And I've been taken from my land and stripped of my humanity and my rights, but I can do medicine a bit. He may have been a fucking doctor for all we know.
Could be.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but again, have them tell it. We was savages in huts who couldn't do nothing for ourselves.
What would Africa be without the West?
Without decimating a whole continent at all times and stealing its resources for hundreds of years.
And then leaving them with a bill.
Uh-huh.
You know what? We are going to leave, but you owe us billions of dollars.
You know what, Haiti?
In the 50s.
You know what, Haiti? How dare you get rid of us? You owe us reparations.
Yeah, how about that?
How about that?
How about that?
You
know how much money we could have made off of selling you?
Uh-huh. Yeah, don't be mistaken. The West believes in reparations a whole lot. Like, we do it real big.
So, here's the thing about the flu and the common cold. It's the symptoms are the same, but it is not the same disease because it rapidly mutates. That's why you can keep catching the cold. The common cold is anything but common.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of different things, and they're constantly mutating. So when the body does figure out how to fight off a particular aspect of it, it mutates into something else. These are very small, like multicellular organisms, and so their evolution happens at a much faster rate than human beings. And so what has ended up happening is there's a yearly flu shot because scientists look around the world to see what diseases are happening to people, and they anticipate what is going to come around, because the flu season happens because it gets cold outside, everybody goes back inside. So they figure out what people have, and then they develop a vaccine for what they anticipate happening. That doesn't mean they don't nail it all the time. Sometimes they find out, oh, we thought that this disease was going to catch on, and turns out this other disease catches on. It's a cat and mouse game that happens every year. And so what has recently happened is they have developed, and it was just approved by the FDA, an mRNA vaccine for the flu. And the reason why this is scientifically a great thing is how mRNA vaccines work. So messenger RNA, which is Oh, I don't remember what the hell RNA stands for. Nucleic acid is the NA. Anyway, it is information that tells a cell what to do.
Yeah.
When mRNA is introduced, it will take some of the cells in your body and reprogram them. This is a thing that happens in your body anyway.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't, people like, it's going to break down your DNA and all this shit. These people are idiots. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Right.
mRNA is a set of instructions that can go into a cell. The body doesn't store it, doesn't keep it. It just creates the thing that it's being told to create. And then that mRNA has been used. Right? And so what the mRNA vaccines do, this is what happened with COVID, this is what happens with these things. The instruction creates a part of the virus that then alerts the body's immune system to come and destroy it.
Yeah, the police.
Yeah. So the thing about the, I guess this flu one, maybe even the COVID one, is that these are synthetic. They're synthesized. They print them, right? So it's not like they had to grow the virus in an egg. They had to come up with some form of the virus and then mutate it so it wasn't as deadly. Like, when you do that kind of stuff, yes, the science can be proven and all that stuff, but it takes a lot more time and effort to make sure that we aren't unleashing the umbrella virus on somebody.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so they can print this mRNA stuff and inject it. And so then your body is taught what to do. And then you have immunity from the disease that they're looking for, because your body is now trained to find and destroy a protein that would be in the virus that would not allow the virus to wreak its havoc. You know, we would be able to kick Lawrence Fishburne out of the body.
Yeah.
Osmosis Jones would be ready immediately.
One of the greatest films of all time.
It's a very good movie.
Osmosis. Honestly, watch Osmosis Jones with your family, and your family who's mad at Dr. Fauci will get smarter, or they'll say that is just black nonsense and it's propaganda.
Yeah, that's true, but then they'll also laugh at Bill Murray, right?
Yeah,
and that's what will happen.
Yeah.
It was a very good movie. They knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
But the nice thing, so that's what they're doing for this flu vaccine that just got approved. It's an mRNA vaccine. And it's a good time. And the nice thing about it is, because it is something that can be synthetically produced, if they find out that the flu vaccine, the flu that's going around is different, they can quickly synthesize another one. They don't have, like, it could, they'd be like, okay, this polymer chain is different. So then they can print that out. And so they can respond quicker to disease as it spreads. It is, again, just a lot of science goes into it. Yeah. A lot of people make livings doing this stuff. A lot of people are dedicated to it. They are not trying to put chips in your body.
I was about to say, isn't that so nice when you have these scientists and some of these medical professionals, not all, because some of them do have their biases.
There are grifters in there, yeah.
Well, but isn't it so nice that these people dedicate their lives to finding ways to keep human beings alive? Because there's so many things going on outside. And I remember what it was like to be inside in 2020. And people were very suspicious of the COVID vaccine. And it's understandable on some level why you would be. But I remember my mom, who was a medical professional, being like, and again, she was around for this. She lost people to this. I live right next to a hospital. I saw the body bags in this. And I remember my mama telling me, when there was a vaccine that was readily available, she said to me, do you know how bad we are dying that they have to give out something for free in this society? She said, do you know how many people are actually dying that the federal government will do health care for free? Huh?
They needed you to get back to work.
They need you to get back to work, dummy. Not you. You're listening. I'm talking to that person you know. You know him or her. You're very stupid people. I remember there was a lady who I knew who she's in the South, and
strike one.
Yes, yeah, fact. She's a comic.
There are plenty of Southern people. There are many that I love, and when I do go to the South, I would like for you to come to a show and let me leave.
Yes, peacefully. But no, she was very skeptical of the vaccine, and and again, they didn't give a fuck. So they were doing all the things that you weren't supposed to do. Now, keep in mind that I do believe this person was probably predisposed to not really engaging in the best hygiene. So, of course, everybody in her family gets sick, right? Everybody in her family gets sick. Everybody in her family gets COVID.
Yeah.
They all have pre-existing health conditions that exacerbate this.
That's the bad part about
right?
it.
Like they're a bit bigger.
That's the other thing. When people are like, well, just get the disease and get rid of it. It's like, you don't know what it's going to do. Let the professional tell you, yo, this is a bad John.
What you mean? Just let you already got so many other maladies that you're dealing with. So
your foot hurts for no reason.
For no reason. So her daddy, it gets it the worst because he's a heavier set dude and all this other stuff. So they were refusing to take the vaccine. This thing comes, knocks them all over. Daddy doesn't get better. Daddy's in the hospital. She is documenting her father dying. Her father dies. Yep. And then she sits there, eulogizes him, the whole thing, gets an outpouring of support, then goes back online talking about this doesn't mean that I believe in the vaccine. You won't make me do. You just lost your goddamn daddy. And here you are still banging on about nonsensical conspiracy theories when we're in a 100-year pandemic that scientists and medical professionals who are worth the shit anticipate. Anticipate these things happening.
You know, there's the reason why I will never let it go is because they said it was coming.
Yes, they told us.
They said it was coming. They said it would be bad. And the people who were in charge at the time said they need to keep working. Go fuck yourself.
Yo, president said drink bleach.
If there's a way that we could put light in the body.
The light in the body. And you reelected him.
Yeah. Well,
you put him back in there.
So, the future of vaccines is mRNA technology, and when the drugs come around, take it. Take the drugs. If you think it's some nefarious thing by the government to control you or something, stop being a pussy and get controlled. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing?
Also, not for nothing, a lot of people banging on talking about it's a conspiracy. The government just wants to control
You're just afraid of needles.
Yeah, you're afraid of needles, number one. Number two, in this country, most specifically, the only people they like operating and doing really diabolical chemical war shit to is black folk and back in the 30s and 40s, Asians. Okay? When they want to do that horrific stuff that you claim is being done to you, they do that to people of our skin tone. First.
They perfect it.
And most often. Okay? Look, all these experiments that you guys sit there, you claim to be, that they're doing to us. Brother, they were doing that to us.
Yeah.
They were doing that shit to us that they then had to fess up about. Oh, we actually doing this.
So, anyway, trust your doctor. Like, go to a doctor. Go to a doctor. Do your own research. I don't give a fuck. Just if you coughing and sneezing, stay the fuck away from me. Setoiyo, where can the people find you?
Wash your hands.
Yes.
You guys can find me at Setoiyo1, all social media platforms, TikTok, Threads, Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, Facebook. Also, download, stream, share my comedy album, The Foreigner. I'll be outside. Darryl Charles, where can they find you?
DarrylComedy.com. That's where you can go. You can find out all of the things. I will be performing in a club near me. Knockout nerds.
Knockout.